The last decades has shown that global warming is quite literally a hot topic. There are plenty of the stories, the articles, or even the movements about these problems. And what do you do or what do you think after hearing all these issues? First of all, what is the real problems to our planet? Climate change or global warming? Let's start with climate. Climate is about the weather. Weather is what you face outside on any particular day, and the climate is the average of that weather. And global warming is the expression of the changing that's provoked by the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases caused by human activities and give us a feedback as climate change. Without that, the Paris Agreement was drafted in 2015 to be a legal binding international treaty on climate change. The goal is to limit global warming with no rising more than 2 degrees and to try to keep it below 1.5 degrees. What is with the change by half degrees? This such a small change is almost imperceptible to human senses, but half a degree of global temperature change could be the change of our planet. To achieve this long-term temperature goal, many countries aim to reach global peaking of greenhouse gas emissions as soon as possible, and the community engagement is the key. With that in mind, I would like to greet you from a small town that you may never have heard of before, Nonthaburi, Thailand. Nonthaburi is situated in the fertile basin on the bank of the Chao Phraya River, where many fruit and flower plantations are interspersed, with a number of historical temples. Let's see how we can make a low-carbon lifestyle here. As you can see, I was wandering around the market and the temple. It has no air conditioner, just the natural air that flows to chill me. It is interesting that the most impactful problem to our planet is the refrigeration management. The refrigeration management is about the managing and disposing of hydrofluorocarbons, also known as HFCs, which are mostly used by refrigerators and air conditioners to cool the air. HFCs are thousands of times more potent a greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide to effects on the ozone layer. In the housing state, what we can do is to control the usage. The fact is that some HFC are released during the manufacturing process, so if your air conditioner or your refrigerator is working properly, it won't release HFC into the atmosphere. Together with running your air conditioner around 25 to 27 degrees Celsius can help decrease carbon emissions. Let's get back to the field. Since Nonthaburi is the perfect city to do planting, so there are plenty of vegetables and fruits in this market. Talking about food, eating less meat and eating more vegetables can reduce our carbon footprint. As much as a quarter of our greenhouse gas emissions come from food production globally, and that's occur during all stages in the food systems, starting from farming process, food distribution, consumption, including the disposal of wasted food. Also, ruminant animals have the digestive process that make them blush out methane. Together with all related food systems can cause a huge impact. To decrease carbon emission, we have a solution called plant-rich diet. A plant-rich diet isn't a vegan or vegetarian diet, but to eat with balance. You don't have to cut the protein but shift an eating pattern, rich in plants, low in animal-based food. This solution is all about how many plants we consume and how much meat is consumed, and we have to eat it all, no more wasted food. Because wasted food is also a contributor to causing greenhouse gas emissions, it's ends up in landfill where it emits methane, as it decomposes and decreases into the atmosphere, estimated around 3.3 billion tons of carbon every year. In the part of transportation, which is responsible for 24% of direct carbon discharge from fuel combustion, Nonthaburi is the city where you can conveniently access by the road, the river with public transport, not only using public transport that can cut the carbon footprint, also supporting local products to reduce food miles, because fewer food miles can contribute to fewer emissions. And if you are the person who loves spending perfect leisure times, this city suits you a lot, because you can find a lot of parks nearby the residential areas where you can exercise and take some fresh breath from your neighboring area. When it comes to the word nearby, it means drive less. Traveling short distances within the city on foot or by bicycle instead of driving can help to reverse climate change, reduce environmental problems, and even keep you stay healthy. Last but not least, if you still have a clue about how your lifestyle affects carbon emissions, you can search for the website that calculates your carbon footprint to help you estimate your lifestyle. You can see that the way how we choose, how we use, or even how we consume food, that's all related to how we reverse global warming. So if you want to change for the better, you can easily do it, but you have to do it now.